Good afternoon, you filthy animals. That's right, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Garden of Garage here in beautiful Alabama. Okay, now, Antonio, huh? Antonio, cousin Antonio Bonilla. All right, Antonio. You know that I know that you wanted one of these things. Okay, so here it is. Not all of it, some of it. You wanted to see the inside of it. Okay, well, here it is. Now, this is the beginnings of the Joker theme console for Antonio. Hey, there he is, Chris Wright. What's up, Jesse Valesco? How's it going, man? Good to see you guys. Antonio, as I told you, Antonio with the salami, yeah. Okay, look. Antonio, you wanted to see this thing, okay? Yeah, this is the way it's laid out here, all right, for right now anyway. Okay, look. We put an ace chip in, all right, and then what we did, we put the remote controller in here, all right? That way, then, when this goes on, of course, that holds that in place. And, of course, I got it hot glued to the motherboard, so it ain't going anywhere. I also hot glued the wires. As you can see, I got my 5-volt coming from there. Then this comes down, and it goes to here. Now, the reason why this is hanging out is because I'm going to use these leads right here to power the other LEDs, all right? But this is just a fan wrap. There's going to be a lot more LEDs in this thing. And as you can see, I use individual programmable LEDs, okay? I mean, you can cut them anywhere you want, and you place them wherever you want, and you could have one, you could have two, you could have three. That's the difference between, a regular set of LEDs and, that are not programmable, and these. These are individually programmable, all right? So that's what we've got, okay? Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set you up right there, okay? We'll turn off the light for effect, okay? We're going to boot it, all right? And, of course, we have Mr. Instaboot, okay? And there is your lighting, as you can see. There is the system up, life is good. And then, of course, you have many modes of operation of these lights, as you can see, because you have a little remote here, okay? So you can go crazy, and you can do this stuff right here. Oh, my God, I feel like I'm in a freaking 70s disco here, all right? And, yeah, okay. And then there's other modes, okay? There's all kinds of modes, all right? But this is just one strip. Now, when I finish the rest, it's all going to go around here. It's going to be lit up like freaking Luna Park, okay? Now, all right. Now you've seen that, okay? And you've seen everything that's been done here, okay? Just so you can see, all the detail on the work and everything, all right? Because, I don't play, all right? I don't mind showing my stuff out to anybody right out in public on a live stream because you can't argue it, Because people like to say things or whatever, and it's a joke, and I laugh at them, all right? And it's like, this speaks for itself. That's it, plain and simple. You can't argue it, don't want to hear it, okay? Now, all right, just to show you that, now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to show you something else too, okay? And what I did, just for you, okay? Hey, Zachary, what's up? Man, good to see you. Sarah and Truman, there you are. How you doing, guys? Good to see you all. All right, now, Antonio, there you go. Kind of missing something, though, all right? But we'll get that done because, you know what? I have this, which is going to lay right in there. And then, of course, I have this, which is going to lay right in there. And then that's the end result right there. And as you can see, thickness, it comes up to the top. So then that way, then you get a nice little effect, okay? And, of course, what I did, now you're a body man, so you know what it's like working with chemicals and epoxy and all this crap, okay? As you can see, all right, that is 3,200 pound tensile strength epoxy, all right? And as you can see, of course, you're a body man. You rough up the surfaces, so that way then you get a nice mechanical bond. And then you let it sit, and this stuff is like freaking, it's freaking concrete, man, okay? So, I don't see them coming loose at any time. This is stuff that I use all the time, and it works great. So, that ain't coming loose. And as you can see, it's coated really good. And not only is it around it, but it's also underneath it too. It's underneath all the edges and everything. So that way then, when you go ahead and if you drop something on it or whatever, it's not gonna break loose or anything like that, okay? So there you go, all right? So anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bond these parts. I'm going to use a bonding agent, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and then I'm going to use some really super tensile strength, crazy stuff that goes on the back of those logos. And then what happens is I bond them and then I clamp them, and I clamp them for about a good 45 minutes to an hour. And then that way, then the stuff don't blow up or anything like that. I ain't got to worry about it coming off, okay? Because I never had one come off. So anyway, that's what we got so far, man. I just wanted you to see this. I wanted you to see the inside of it. I wanted you to see. I mean, I do every single one the exact same way, all the time. Okay, this is what I do. All right, it's nothing major. It's nothing crazy. Bunch of soldering, a little time, and a little patience, and there you go. You know, ain't no big deal. All right, it's not rocket science, and I'm not building a controller for the space shuttle. All right, so anyway, just wanted to show you what was up, let you see what I got, and you know, just wanted you to know what's on the inside. Chewy, what's up? Hey, fuel reel. Dude, what's happening, man? Good to see you. Guy No Color, yo, man. Good to see you guys. Thank you, Guy. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Look, I'm not the best, okay? I've seen, no, you know, I'm not the best. I just do my job. That's what I do, okay? You know, you're paying for something, you're going to get it, and you're going to get it the right way. It may take a little time, but you know what? I would rather spend the time and do it right than have to do it over. There's an old saying. If you ain't gonna have the time to do it right, well then when you gonna have the time to do it over again? Okay, I'm not doing that. All right, I'm not doing that. As a machinist, I could never do that. You know, in HVAC, I could never do that. I'm not compromising quality because I don't want it to go out of my shop. You get it, and the damn thing don't work, because that is the biggest letdown that you can have. So you know, I don't want to do that. So anyway, you know, Antonio, hey, yes, hey, crazy guy. All right, I hope you like your freaking salami. Okay. Wayne Rich, what's happening, man? Good to see you. You know? Jesse. Okay. Man, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, I mean, I take pride in my solder. I've been soldering since I was 12 years old. I braze, I MIG, I TIG, I heliarc. You know, I mean, I've done all kinds of crazy. People don't even know half of the stuff that I've done. You know, it's crazy stuff. But anyway, you know, like I said, man, I hope that you're happy with it. All right, and we're going to get it done. It should be done in just a little while. All right, the main thing is setting those logos in there and bonding it and letting it sit. Because you don't want to go, oh, okay, it's done, you know, in 30 minutes, and, you know, it's pliable. Then you pull the clamps off, and you notice that there's movement, okay? We don't want no movement, all right? Okay? But, listen, guys. Yeah, Chris, unless the post office break, you're damn right, man. I'm still waiting for that one to come back so I can fix the damn thing. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to armor plate it in a steel freaking box. I'm going to put shock freaking things all over it. And you know what? You know, I'm telling you right now, I've never seen... you don't know how bad I'm going to kill it. You'll see. Anyway, listen, guys, listen. Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it, man. When it's done, it's going to look amazing, okay? It's going to look good, you know? Like I said, and also, you know, I mean, I don't just use a sticky on this. No, I use hot glue all the way around the damn thing. So you know, sticky on the back of this is pretty good. I mean, it really sticks. It's not bad. But just to make sure, you know, I run tabs of glue, and I use some glue underneath it, so that way then it doesn't go anywhere. See, this is solid right here. That is solid right there. So when I solder to that, to lead for my points for my other lights that are going to go around here, you know, I don't have to worry about that coming loose, okay? And I can hide the wires really good so you don't see them, you know? And, of course, you know, they'll be insulated and everything because I use some, oh, where the hell is it? Yeah, here it is, right here. I use a lot of this stuff, which is wire wrap wire. Now, there's a little thicker stuff that I use because, you know, I'm pushing 5 volts. I mean, it's not a lot of amperage. It sure as hell ain't a lot of voltage, okay? But just to be on the safe side, I use a little bit thicker wire on wire wrap because, yeah, I don't want to have any problems. But the rest of this is pretty much self-explanatory. The controller is real easy. That's a 5-volt point right there on that capacitor. You get the minus and the plus right there. So that powers that, and it only comes on when it's plugged in. Okay, but when this is plugged in, this is dead. When you power it on, that's when this capacitor comes to life, and then that powers this, in which then will power the LEDs, okay? I've never had a problem. It's got very, very minute amp draw, so I don't have to worry about it, you know, burning the capacitor or anything like that. So anyway, just to let you know, how this is, you know, I mean, this is the way that I'm going to do it. Thank you, Wayne. I try, man. I've been around for a while. I've done a lot of RGHs, man. But anyway, look, guys, love you. Thanks for watching. Okay, greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys are staying safe. I don't know if you know this or not, but Georgia opened up, and now they got 1,000 cases of COVID-19 overnight. Okay, overnight. So what does that tell me? Okay, I don't know. Okay, but it's kind of scary. It really is. I don't know, guys, but just please stay safe. All right, and please don't get this crap. Okay, just please. All right. I kind of like you guys. I want to keep you around. I don't want to read about you in the paper. All right. So, but thank you for the loves, man. For real, I use these right here. Okay, I'll show you what I use here. Now they're not cheap either. Okay, this is called Autoliv. Okay, these are individually programmable, addressable. These are DC 5 volts. Now I can use 12 volts and I can use 5 volts. I'll use either one. It doesn't really matter. They're WS2812B LED strips black. Okay. Now these are not waterproof. All right, because it's not a boat, and we sure as hell ain't gonna drop it in a freaking pond or something unless you're a maniac. All right. But these are the ones that I use right here. Okay, and as you can see, every one of these you can clip one, okay, and put it together. Most of the time you have 3 in a line, and then then you can clip it, and then another 3 in a line, and then you can clip it. These you can do individually, so you can place them wherever you want on the console, and that's why I get these. This roll right here, this one roll right here, is about $45. Now I'll get maybe 3 consoles out of this, okay, maybe if I'm lucky, because I use a lot of LEDs. Because you're lighting up something that has a flat black background, okay? And it's got to come through the etch here. And this is pretty thick, as you can see, because I use thick stuff, because I want to give it like a 3D effect on it. And then I use 1 millimeter to back it up. So, you want the LEDs all the way around this thing, okay? So then that way then they flash upward, all right, and they reflect the light. Now, if there was enough room, it would be great, because as you can see, the edge on this, it's clear. What would be really cool is if I could put the LEDs vertical all the way around this thing and have them shine at the points, and then it would go right across this, and it would make a beautiful effect, but the problem is there's not enough freaking space. Okay, it makes me, it's a couple of millimeters, but if you put it on there and you go to put it down on top of the drive, well, guess what's going to happen? It's going to short. So, you can't do that with this. So you got to have them facing upward and around the edges, because you don't want the LED directly coming through here, because then that color will take over a certain section. So what you want to do is you want to put it all the way around, and you want to keep them spaced out, so that way then it gives it a nice effect through the plexi. That's how you do that. Okay? You wanted to know. There you go. yeah, they're different, guy. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, they're really good. I get them on Amazon, and you'll see you can price them out. I'm not kidding. A roll of that is like $45. It's great. The controller is $10. All right, the controller is $10, and but it's a very simple little controller. It ain't no big deal, but when you couple those two together and you're putting LEDs around a console, you're going to have about $25 into the console. So when I charge like $45 for the LEDs, I'm actually making $20, and that's just me soldering them together and everything. And everybody screams, "Man, why are you doing so cheap?" Because that's what it's worth. I don't give a freak what anybody says. Okay, I'm not here to rip people off. I have fun doing this. This is enjoyable. It's a hobby for me. More than anything, more than a business. However, though, it's turned into a freaking business, let me tell you. All right, but the end game, nobody's going to tell me where to set my price. Nobody's going to tell me how to do things. And I sure as hell am not going to sit there and listen to people say, "Man, you need to charge more for that, man." And I'm going why? Okay. Well, you come to find out that there are other RGH builders, and they're pissed off because I'm doing this stuff like that, like this for this price, right? I'm looking at them laughing, because I really don't care. All right, because you know what? This is a democracy. If you didn't notice, it's America. Welcome to it. Okay? I'm not going to rip people off for freaking little LEDs and stuff like that. I'm just not doing that. Okay? So, as far as the laser etch glass goes, well, I'll put it to you this way. If you see my electric bill, guys, you would friggin' flip the hell out, okay? Because this thing right there, that little machine right there, that mother freaker right there is like, it uses so much power, I mean, it's not funny. And that's only a 50 watt laser, okay? You know, it's modified. It was 40. I bumped it up to 50. But when I turn that thing on, I promise you, my electric bill is going through the freaking roof. And then, of course, there's a computer in here. There's a computer in here. Okay, there's a massive crap. I got everything going on. So, you know, and that's just this room. I have computers all over the house because I use Kodi and I use silicon dust tuners. So all my stuff is screened. And, you know, I mean, yeah, I mean, television, lights, you name it. Okay, you know, I mean, everybody thinks, you know, oh, well, you know, I get people that say, well, that's too much money. You think? You think so? I'm warrantying the thing for 3 months. If you get the extended warranty, it's 12 months. I'm giving you time on my server. I'm putting mod menus on it. I'm giving you 320 gigabyte hard drives, fully loaded, not just sitting there, you know, I mean, you know, with just a couple games on it. No, I'm giving you a whole freaking shebang, okay, where you plug it in, you start it up, and you go, okay? $145, I want you to think about that. It's not a lot of money, not for what this is, you know, and plus, if something happens, I have to eat it, okay, because, you know, I've had Southbridges go, I've had XG CPUs go, not my work, but just the motherboard, because remember, these things are from, we're talking 2009 to what? 2013. That's where RGH is. That's the cutoff, you know, on them. And, you know, and also, you know, I mean, you're talking back, you know, when we were doing JTAGs, too. You know, I mean, you got all this stuff that you have to worry about. Because, you know, when it leaves the house, yeah, sure, it leaves the house, everything's great. You want it to get there, you want the guy to turn it on, you don't want him to have any problems, you know? I mean, I've had disk drives go bad, I've had this, I've had that, and you know, I have people send it back in, and I fixed it, I ate it, I don't care, because, you know, that's what you do. So, you know, when you're in business, that's what you do, and you don't ignore people. But anyway, guys, love you so much. Thank you for watching, man. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it, okay? You guys are awesome, all right? And, you know, Antonio, hey, Antonio, cousin Antonio, hey! Did you bury that body up where I told you, huh? Did you put it in the chipper and bring it to the pig farm so they eat everything but the teeth, right? Then you grind the teeth up. Or you put them in acid, right? You did that, right? I don't want to go to jail. Anyway, listen, man. Antonio, hey! Bizarro! Yeah. Anyway, listen, brother. Have it done in a little bit, all right? You guys, stay cool, and I'll holler at you later, all right? And, yeah, I'm not done after this one. I got more to do, and I see sleepless nights coming, okay? So anyway, y'all have a good one, guys, and I'll holler at you later, okay? Take care, guys. Have a good one.